The first step I recommend is to think about your target market. Again, what industry do you want to work in? What specific type or types of positions are you going after? The more narrow you can be, the better, because again, you want to make it very easy for the reviewer to make a quick connection about what you can bring into that position or into that organization. Jot down a few notes so that you can keep your target market top of mind throughout the resume writing process. Second, study job descriptions related to your target market. And these don't have to be jobs that you're actually applying for. What you can do, the purpose here, is you want to start seeing some of the common terms and phrases, and most importantly, skill sets that are being called for in the types of positions that you want to work in. How do you get these? How do you get these job descriptions? It's actually really easy. You just go to like Monster or Career Builder and just key in what you think is the most common thing that people call the job that you want. Pull a few of those job descriptions and then lay them out next to each other and see what are the phrases and call-outs that these jobs are looking for. When you see the same thing across multiple descriptions, highlight them and save these so they're at your fingertips when you get going on the actual writing of the project. Now, the next thing that you want to consider before you start crafting the actual resume, what is your value proposition? My favorite term again. Or your so what. What's your so what? What makes you a great candidate for the kinds of positions that you're going after? Why should the reviewer care about you? This isn't a given. Resume reviewers, HR people, hiring managers, recruiters, we get a lot of resumes, tons of them. So just because you know you're inherently great and you're going to be awesome out there, if you're not talking directly to me about why, it's just not going to pass by my eyes. It's just going to go right through in the flood of resumes. So what's your so what? Make it very clear. What makes you a standout? Do you know? You're never going to succeed in articulating your so what to a great big audience of potential employers if you haven't even thought through on the front end what your so what is, if you don't even know it yourself. So get to know your value proposition. Here's mine. I'm really good at bringing people together. I'm kind of like the Match.com or the Hitch of the corporate world. I'm also excellent at making a difficult or a challenging topic such as career pursuits, job search, resume writing, easy to understand and supportive, but not preachy. I hope you agree with me on that one. So assuming I were going for a job in my current field, I would want to make sure that I made that very clear on my resume, because that, in my mind, is my so what. So think about it, jot down your notes on your so what, and save them again for when you begin. And then finally, ask yourself two questions. These are questions that I ask all of my resume writing clients before we begin their projects. What am I most proud of? What do I, or my supervisors, or my professors, what do I consider my key assets and accomplishments? And if Jenny Foss were to ask my coworkers or my classmates, hey guys, what's the best part about working with Joe Smith? How do you think that they would answer that question? Jot that down too. If you take notes on the front end, if you craft a plan before you start drafting this thing, it'll make the actual writing process a whole lot easier.